You've got a very deep interest in apologetics, which is very, very unusual. You told me you've watched presentations by Fuz Rana, who's our president of Reasons to Believe US, of Hugh Ross, who was the president of Reasons to Believe US, of myself and other apologists. Tell us about your walk. Obviously, you want reasons to believe, right? Give us the story.
Well, I think we live in a difficult world now where we're dealing with information. We never know what's true, what's not. We rely on other people for information. And I think there's just globally people are searching. And I think for me, I've always been mad about space. I look up at the sky at night and I feel so small and so big at the same time. And I feel like it declares creation and it declares God. And there's always been this gap that is closing between science and the Bible. And I just see so many links and I see so many areas where science explains what God has done. And I find sometimes equally Christians are scared of science as scientists are scared of Christianity. I think it cuts both ways. And I think, we can, even as Christians, get caught up in look at the magnificence of creation without paying attention so much to the processes which are equally magnificent. Fuz Rana's talks, where he drills down into the magnificence of the processes and the tiny magnificence that happens, at the smallest scale. And so I feel like we need to contribute to closing this gap where science is a study of God's creation. It's not an opposition or a proof against it. So I'm certainly not a scientist at the caliber of many of you, but I think I know enough about science to make me passionate to talk people through closing that gap, if that makes sense.